Coach Terry Copacia. Hold your applause, Talia. Coach Copacia began coaching in 1979 at Utica Eisenhower, went to Utica Ford, returned to Eisenhower, and ended his career at Bloomfield Hills Cranbrook. During his tenure, his team he was part of won 14 conference championships, 12 at Eisenhower and 2 at Cranbrook. While at Eisenhower, he had 7 undefeated regular seasons and had a string of 33 consecutive regular season wins from 1990 to 1994. Qualified for the state playoffs for 20 years, winning 4 district and 6 regional championships, and a 4-time Division I state runner-up at Eisenhower with records of 11-3, 13-1, 12-2, and 13-1. Coach Copacia is a quarterback's coach. He has coached 7 all-state quarterbacks and 18 all-Macomb County quarterbacks. He started a quarterbacks training school, and from 1985 through 2016, his quarterbacks threw for over 48,000 yards and 420 touchdowns. He was named Macomb County Coach of the Year in 1988. Coach Copacia retired from coaching at the end of the 2016 season, but he is still training quarterbacks. Coach Copacia's comments on why coach. I made the decision to take coaching seriously and did my best to be the very best of what my responsibilities were at each respective program. Ultimately, my reason for coaching was to provide a positive experience for the athletes involved. His 3 biggest thrills in coaching. For the first time in school history, Eisenhower was ranked in the top 10 in the state by the Detroit Free Press in 1982. Playing in 4 state championships in 5 years was an incredible experience. And coaching my son Taylor, quarterback at Eisenhower, for another experience I was so grateful for. What coaching has meant to Coach Copacia. It meant that Friday nights were special events that brought my family, my friends together, my wife and kids, mom and dad, brothers, uncles, and friends. All attended most of the football games that I was fortunate enough to coach. Ladies and gentlemen, the newest member of the Hall of Fame, Coach Terry Copacia.
Thank you, Jack. First off, I, of course, would like to take this opportunity to thank God for the opportunity to coach a sport that I love. It's been an amazing journey. I'd also like to extend my appreciation to the board members of this fine organization and all those responsible for my consideration as a member of this special group of Michigan high school football coaches. I'm humbled, as all of these gentlemen are, and honored to receive this award. I also want to congratulate all the coaches receiving this award tonight as well. Everyone at this table has achieved some degree of success, and that is why we were all here today. Football is a great sport because it brings so many people together, and as Jack alluded to, Friday nights are big events in many communities. They bond families and friends like no other event. That bond is what I enjoyed most about coaching, the bond with players, coaches, family, friends, especially after winning a football game. I never wanted to let my fellow coaches or players down. As a coach, I strive to be the best at what I did. It's as simple as that. I couldn't control all aspects of our team or of the game. I could only control what my responsibilities are. So when working with our players, I always attempted to help them, not just reach their potential, but reach beyond their potential. The success that I was able to be a part of is a result of coaches and players committing themselves to achieving our goals. An award like this is a result of so many things, and first and foremost, for me, as all the other coaches have alluded to, the support from my family is the most important. I've been blessed with a family whose lives, both fortunately and, as we all know, sometimes unfortunately, revolve around football. There are certainly sacrifices that have to be made by one's family when so much time is necessary to devote to coaching, especially if you want to excel. With that being said, I want to thank my wife, Sue, for supporting me in dealing with me and the long hours that I put into coaching duties through the years. I also want to thank my 3 children, Tim, Ashley, and Taylor. It's not easy being a coach's son or daughter, especially when you attend the same school your dad teaches at and coaches at. Thanks for always supporting me. Fans and parents, they love you when you win. My wife and kids love me win or lose. Seeing them on the field after the game made winning even better, but it made losing not so bad. I'd also like to thank my wife and children and their spouses, my brother Todd and nephew Chris, as they were here today. And like all of you, to please stand, and I appreciate you all being here. I love you all very much. I also want to thank my mom and dad and 3 brothers who supported me through my coaching career. My dad passed a few years ago, but I'm sure he's here in spirit this evening. And my mom and him rarely missed a game that I coached or played in over 30 years. Being with mom, dad, brothers, my wife, kids on the field before and after games always put things into perspective, and I will always cherish those memories. Tonight's recognition is really representative of the many fine coaches that I have coached with. Any success that I was able to achieve was due to the quality of coaches that I coached with. Their loyalty, friendship, expertise in coaching is the real reason I'm here today. I didn't win any games by myself. I was always just a small part of the program. Players win games, but what I learned is well-coached players win more often. And to those coaches, it's a credit to you. To all coaches in attendance tonight, as well as any coach that I coached with, I sincerely thank you for the effort that each and every one of you put into coaching and into coaching alongside of me. And of course, without the quality players I've been blessed to be around through the years, nothing like this happens. To some of my ex-players who were kind enough to share this special occasion with me tonight, thank you for being here, and thank you for the effort you put into the programs we were all a part of. I would like to also please ask any coaches or former players in attendance who I had the pleasure of coaching with or coaching period to please stand and be recognized. If I've coached you or if you're a coach, would you please stand so I can recognize you. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it very much. I know I'm only supposed to mention one person, Jack, but I'm going to break the rules real quick on this one. You learn this game by experience, and you learn by a few special people that influence you. And I was blessed to have some outstanding mentors. Most important mentor I had was Hall of Fame coach Bob Lancey, longtime head coach at Utica Eisenhower, who I coached with for 27 years. He hired me right out of college, and once I received my teaching job at Eisenhower, I was his first varsity quarterback when the school opened in '72. Bob was a major influence on teaching me the many aspects of the game. I appreciated his willingness to give me leadership responsibilities and trusted me to make decisions throughout my career. I can't thank Bob enough for his support and guidance. Together with Tom Doberstein, my best friend Jerry Willis, and Bob, we helped build the foundation and culture of success associated with the Eisenhower football program. Coach Chris Smith and his staff are continuing to foster that successful tradition and culture today. Another mentor is current member of the Hall of Fame class, Brandon Oliver, who you will hear speak a little later this evening. Brandon and I have been friends through the years, and we coached together at Ike, Ford, and Cranbrook. I'm so honored to be inducted with my friend Brandon. His coaching expertise and friendship has been another big influence on my coaching career. Thank you, Brandon. The last person I want to thank is Don Clemens. Don was an assistant coach with the Detroit Lions for 27 years. For that feat alone, he should be in the NFL Hall of Fame. But he has been instrumental in helping me throughout the years. He would let me use his office at the Silverdome during training camp and during the season, and allowed me access to every offensive cut-up in the NFL. These were invaluable learning sessions for me and helped to accelerate our productivity in the passing game when very few were winning by passing the football with great success. Don, thanks for your friendship and support and help through the years. Special thanks to Jack Carlson for the work he does to make this night so special for us this evening. As I've said before, and all the coaches will say, I am humbled and honored, and I thank you very much.